8:45 a.m. on this Monday morning, February 16th, 2026. This video is basically dedicated to Jeremy, aka the creator of the channel known as Jeremy Vicious. I know that you are a racing fan, and I have made mention of this in comment form pertaining to this flag here. Purple flag with yellow attachment, if you will, that could be attached to a pole or what have you. This is from the 1960s. As you can tell by the style of the car, yes, this flag or pennant, whatever you want to call it, is a little bit dirty as it has never been cleaned after I came across it in the attic of a very, very old farmhouse of which I lived in for approximately 4 years just north of my current location. And, this is also for any others out there that are racing fans themselves. This here, yeah, this is let's see here. Okay. This is the box that I keep my memory cards in, and it has a hologram. Well, let's see here. Maybe we can brighten this up a little bit so we can see. Okay, maybe that's a little better there. Please ignore the piles of boxes in the background. But yeah, this is a pretty nifty, neat hologram here. Okay, we even have a slide off here that takes place. Vroom. But that's not all, as I also have other interesting paraphernalia from approximately this time period here, of which I shall show next, and this will be the last and final recording from this day. So back in the 1960s, late 1960s, Sunoco had a contest to where you could win up to $2,500 by collecting a complete set of Sunoco antique car coins. And this was, once again, a contest here, in which this basically has a full collection other than one spot here. Okay, and I will go ahead and show the reverse of this, which has the rules to it. And here are the official rules for said contest. And if you want, you can pause if you care to read this. But it does say right here, watch for instant winners. Okay. And then furthermore, it states what you can win beyond that $2,500. And I shall also show you just that much more. Okay. And once again, these were, well, I came across these and was given these by the family member, the last, well, as far as I know, the last family member to that very old farmhouse of which, once again, I resided for approximately 4 years. So going back to the original one that I showed, this is Series 1. Now, I don't know how many series there was, but I shall show Series 2, okay? Okay, this is Series 2, and these are two separate competition forms, I guess, I don't know. And, well, zooming in on these. you might be able to see the different types of antique cars as being shown. And of course we have some empty spots here, and which these were all different years of antique cars. As you can see, basically it went from what was it, 1902 to 1920 or thereabouts. And then down here you can read this. Okay, 1901 to 1925. Okay, there we go. So I not only have been corrected, but yeah, okay, it is still early morning, and once again, this has been another situation to where lack of sleep. Okay, so please forgive me for any any mistakes made or what have you. Now then, what I shall show is what you could receive as a prize for a completion of this set. And here we go. Here is your prize. Okay, and which it is a complete 25-piece solid bronze set of coins. And down here you can see the date of 1969. Now let's go ahead and open this up, and we shall examine this prize. Alright, so here is said prize. Let's drop that lighting down. There we go. And this is, again, for Series 2. And I'll just go ahead and show you. Maybe we'll have to, there we go. We can see these antique cars here. So once again, you know, if you're a car buff or racing fan or just into automobiles in general, you just might get a kick out of this. And of course, it's got all the different years for these vehicles. And which I'm showing this because Series 1 with that shiny silvery look is casts just a little bit too much of a reflection. So there is that, and not only would you receive this, but a pamphlet, a booklet from the Franklin Mint came with it, and once again, Series 2. And I won't go into detail here because, of course, this is copywritten material. Okay, but we have descriptions of every year of these cars and a bit of historical information pertaining to them. You know, this is kind of difficult to do this. Okay, so really cool stuff here, and I just thought to share, especially once again because I do know that Jeremy is a racing fan and had past involvement in said sport. So I believe that is that, other than to show that yes, I also have some additional coins here in the baggie that were basically doubles. And well, I guess I will go ahead and show just one last thing, and we'll go back to Series 1 for that. Alright, so as last look at this, we've seen this, but this is what, you know, it actually would take to try to win this competition or contest. And this is one that has no coins whatsoever, but it does have the illustrations of the coins that are to be fitted within their proper locations within this contest form, once again, if you will. So, yeah. Somebody really went out of their way to try to win this. And I did not come across a winner for this. But once again, we did get this. Right? So there we have it. I hope you've enjoyed. So on that note, take care. Have a great one. As always, this is Skywise out.